I thought we brought the beverage in here, but I forgot.
Oh, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was
It's here.
going to say, not only are we coming back after an extended absence,
Of course.
someone else is also making this triumphant return that has not graced our screen in our last several podcasts, I don't think, right?
Oh, definitely.
So,
yeah.
So you made arrangements for him to be here.
I did.
To be in position and ready to go. He's waiting in the wings, waiting for just that right moment when he can share with us his visage.
Wow. I love that. And now what we're going to share with you is a Pinot Noir that we hope works well with your seasonal festivities. That's what we have for this Give It a Shot. I'm Andrew.
And I am Keith. And wow, we are back after an extended absence. And the beverage that we are about today, we are about beverages.
We are.
See? And the beverage that we are about today is from Keller Estates, it's their 2013 La Cruz Pinot Noir. Wow, that was tough.
It's been a while.
I was tongue-tied over the whole thing.
That's okay.
It's a Sonoma Coast Pinot, and it's a 2013. This comes to us via Wine Text Library. Is that what they call it?
It's the Wine Library TV. It's their
Library
wine
TV.
text service. I've been using that for a little while. You can watch some previous videos on how all that works, or you can definitely search and find their website. The short version is they text you their wine deal of the day. You tell them how many you want, if you want any, and they ship them out to you for $6 or less.
Depending on how many you buy.
If you buy under a case, it's $6 flat rate for the shipping. If it's over a case, it's free.
Wow, so you could buy 4 bottles and it's 6.
Yep.
5 bottles and it's 6.
That was honestly what turned me
cool.
out, because usually alcohol shipping is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it is not good.
And just so you know, if you do live in a warm weather climate as we do, if it's a red wine, it's a possibility that your wine will be hung up.
Yeah.
And not delivered until things cool down in your part of the country.
Yeah, I had made several purchases, and they actually were kind enough to hold them to make sure that there was no damage, that there was no issues. So you can still take advantage of those offers as they go, and then you get like an unexpected gift a little later in the year.
Right.
As you forgot that you bought all this wine at some point. Oh, my God. All of a sudden, this case just shows up at
Why
your
am I
work.
$500 in debt? I don't remember what I...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's that wine.
Oh, God. So that's what we have. I thought we brought it to the table.
Well, it's in the room, I know, but I don't know where. We hope that. Yes, there he is.
There he is.
There's
It's Phil.
There's Phil. He's back. Thank you, Phil. We are thankful that Phil Collins is here.
I like what you've done there.
Yes, from his album cover, "Hello, I Must Be Going," and actually, just him here, looking over the wine, presiding over, and
he gets his own camera,
keeping watch over the flock.
A lot of and low. That's something. That's for later.
Yes.
And there we go. And there you can get different things.
Yes.
But Phil, he is watching over the wine. He has made his return, and we appreciate that.
We do.
He has not opened it, so we're going to have to do that.
So
let's grab that bottle of wine. I moved it closer so you could get to it easier.
That was easy.
That used to be quite a feat.
Well, especially last year was a little tougher because of the hip thing.
That's true.
Once I got in position, I would really rather not move.
Let's pick up these glasses.
Okay,
Look, here's our giant. Keith, talk about our Pinot Noir glasses.
We got the
They're
big Pinot Noir
huge.
glasses. Yeah, a nice big bowl, but with a nice open, fluted mouth there to let to concentrate the aroma at one point, but then also let things open up. But we decided to go with a Pinot Noir because we are kind of focusing on wines or beverages that will be great with your Thanksgiving meal. And we feel and most people.
Yeah,
most
we're not
articles,
going out on a limb here by any means.
Are going to say that Pinot Noir is one of them. Now, obviously, there are others. There are other things to consider, and we will
think
touch
this is
on
it,
those.
honestly.
But Pinot Noir is kind of that classic standard. And you had a couple of Pinots to choose from. One was from California. One was from Oregon. You put it out to one of our viewers, and got their feedback. And of the two, they decided that we should try the Keller Estate. So I am personally usually more of a fan of California Pinots than Oregon Pinots. So, but I have been surprised by some Oregon, but I'm looking forward to trying this. There are lots of noises that we have going on right now.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, so it goes a little bit up the side there.
This wine retails usually around $40 to $50. Your mileage may vary. I paid $19 for it. That was through the wine text service. All right, I have finished with all of my noise shenanigans.
We had glasses clinking. We had corks making
Yeah.
strange noises. But here we
They
are.
were
We're
cork
back.
noises. They weren't strange noises.
Well, they were
a
strange cork
noise. If I was doing that, it sounded like, I don't know, like a bazooka. Like that would be a
That
strange
would be okay.
noise.
That would be strange.
Okay.
It did seem to be. Maybe it was an excessive.
Let's go with that.
Let's go
I
with
like that. All right, let's get this poured.
Let's get into this Keller
I had
estate.
this chilling in my wine fridge.
Okay.
It was initially at a cellar temperature of 65 degrees. I took it out and I let it sit for probably about half hour, 45 minutes. I wanted it to warm up a little bit. Didn't want anything to be held back. I want to give this wine every opportunity.
Without restraint.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. See, I'm making even more noises now. Actually, you know,
No,
we're
that's
going to
good.
put the bottle on the floor.
All right.
I need another table over there. We have room in here. We should really bring some more tables.
Yeah, we could have
We could.
We
could. That's for later.
Okay.
All right. We've kind of avoided talking about color overall because it kind of
A little bit, but-
I wanted to make note of it though because it seems a little lighter than I thought it would be.
Well, there are many different styles for Pinots, and I think the more, at least originally, the more classic style is that lighter body,
okay.
lighter color.
Interesting.
For me, what I've seen more lately are the black Pinot Noirs, the dark Pinot Noirs that they're called. But this is a little bit light, but it's got a little bit, maybe seeing a little bit of the, not brown, but that little bit of that lighter along the edge there. Not bad though. Still looks good. And I've definitely seen lighter Pinots than this. So
Yeah, no, that's true. It did just kind of jump out to me, but I've had Zinfandels and other things as of late, so maybe that's why it shocked me. I've been holding on to all these Pinots.
you hadn't recalibrated your.
I had
your
not.
vision.
I had not.
There's actually a few things going on in there, I think.
Okay.
I get a little herb actually, like almost a hint of sage.
I was honestly gonna say like some sort of couldn't quite exactly pinpoint sage, but yeah, definitely something herb. And then I get like a cherry's jubilee kind of thing.
There's some
there's like a cherry. It's not a heavy cherry. It's more of a light, very lighter.
Yes.
Like almost like the syrup that you'd get from from a cherry, like a pie or something like that.
A little bit of cola almost. But yeah, there's some fruit, a little herb. I almost get a little oak too, a little bit of wood. I don't know if they use any in that, but it's a nothing really jumps out. It's kind of a nice balance of stuff there.
Okay.
At least for me.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It's not an overpowering aroma, but it's a very welcome and layered aroma.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not like, oh my God, and you don't always need that, but it's definitely, it's got a lot of layers to it, which is nice. So
I agree.
Hopefully it transfers to the taste.
The promise of the aroma.
Whoa. I'm getting a lot of what I got in the aroma. I'm getting a little bit of a heavier kind of note as it hits the back of my palate. Like I'm getting a little bit more of, I think there's a little bit more of a woodiness or something coming through, but the cherry is still kind of nice.
Right.
It's more of now like a true cherry, I think, but still not bright. It's still being brought down by like I said, some other sweet, and not in a bad way, but like I said, it's just being pulled back.
Yeah.
That flavor is kind of harnessed that way, and it's not sage to me anymore, but there's something like almost like basil, or there's something else going on in there as well. But there's definitely multi layers to this. I really like it. The flavor, it's just very even. It's drying on my palate a little bit right now, but that could just be me where I'm at. Like I said, I gotta have dinner at some point.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I don't get any of whatever herb I was getting in there. I don't get that. To me, this has become. Say we were talking about 4 notes, maybe before. It's kind of like a 2 note.
oh really?
To me, I'm getting the cherry a lot. The cherry is more
That now is the more
expressive.
right.
That's more at the forefront. But it is a little. It's become like a sweeter cherry. Not that this is a sweet wine, but there's a little more like that sweetness is making the cherry.
Right. It's
pop.
not the bright sour cherry. It's
Right.
more of like I think that's why I keep mentioning pie, because I think of like that syrup and that kind of being brought up. But there is something heavier to me in the back. Maybe wood is over pushing it a little bit.
No, there's
something at the back, and like I said, it's more of like a basil, because there's some other like it's almost, I don't know.
I'm still kind of getting that a very, very, very light of that cola note, and maybe I
interesting.
want it to be there, but because I like
I long for it. I pine for it.
I like the Pinots when they are lighter in body and they have that kind of that cola kind of, and then that fruit kind of note that balance each other out. And this is kind of there, but this actually, the body on this is pretty good. There's a little bit of heat from the alcohol, but it's not overpowering.
It's the right amount where it kind of snaps with the rest of the flavors.
Yeah.
Like it's not like overdoing it.
I don't know if, I'm trying to think if I didn't know this was a Pinot, if I would pick it as a Pinot. I don't know what else I would pick it as, though. I wouldn't think it's a Cab. I wouldn't think it's a Zin.
No.
I wouldn't think it's a...
I think just by the color and stuff
Shiraz.
alone, that's what you would guess.
I do like it. I like it too.
There's a lot of good flavors in there, especially for, like I said, the price that I paid for it. I'd pay $18 for this, $19. Like I wouldn't. Like I said, I'm happy with this purchase.
Well, and each sip and even each like sniff, I've gotten more from it. So I think it's actually opening up even faster. I mean, you've had it open a little bit, but now that it's in the Pinot Noir glass,
that's right.
I believe it seems like it's expressing itself and a little bit different with quickly actually though, as opposed to sometimes it takes things a little time.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to let this open up a little bit more. So if you're watching us live on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages,
which you should be.
Yeah, of course. Most Thursday nights around 5:30 Pacific.
Right.
You can find us there doing things like this, and you can continue the conversation. But if you were just watching us on YouTube, we appreciate that as well.
Of course.
Definitely click subscribe there, and you can hit up many of our other videos that we have done. We should be getting back in the swing of things, trying a lot of different seasonal items as we go along.
Right. We got a big season, a big holiday season right now. Thanksgiving and obviously Christmas coming up. So and there's so many things we can cover there.
Yes.
And we're going to try to cover as many of them as we can.
Yeah. And we'll be talking a lot about those things on our 3 social media platforms. We haven't done this in a while, but I'm hoping my brother's memory is still going to be aces. Are you ready? What are the 3 platforms?
Pinterest? No.
We do actually post there, but we don't really mention it.
Facebook.
Yep.
Twitter.
Yep.
And Instagram.
That is correct. Twitter being the best one if you want to know when we're going live, what we're having throughout the week, whether it might be wine, beer, soda, like anything. It's not, like I said, we do a lot of alcohol things, but we also enjoy anything on the beverage spectrum. We're always willing to try different stuff. And that's where you can tweet to us about stuff we should be trying.
Right.
Let us know, and then maybe we'll do a podcast on it, and we can talk to you as well.
Well, and you also keep people up to date when you're venturing into the gaming world.
That's true.
Doing your thing.
When I'm raiding.
Your runs and your raids and whatever they are.
That's right. When there's spatulas and there's other things going on, and God knows what else. I don't even know what that means. I'm a Destiny man. I have no idea. But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.